Hey everyone, today I'm back with my July empties. I realise I haven't filmed or put a video up in weeks, which is so not like me, but my internet is down and it's still currently down because everything's getting switched around in the house. Hard to explain, but I haven't had internet for weeks. I've filmed a few other videos, but I think this one will go first because in the grand scheme of time, this should go up first because it's about time that it did. So the last video I did was actually an empties as well. So yeah, that's how that's panning out. I've got this whole box again full once again, so I'll just get to going straight through it. The first thing I've got is a box of Crest 3G white strips. These are the Professional Effects whitening power, which is like the fourth most powerful out of 5 different levels of power. Yeah, so I finally finished up the box. There's like 10 strips in here because if you watched my previous ones, I'd used some up each month because I was really lazy and didn't do it the proper way that you're meant to. I've actually got a stack of others that I bought from eBay which I can still use up, but I finished the set that came like this. I'm not sure if I'd buy these again. I don't think they did anything amazing for my teeth. They definitely worked a little bit, but not like I've seen other YouTube gurus and other people show like really white smiles, like complete differences in the before and after photos, whereas I didn't get anything that dramatic, but maybe that's just my teeth, and maybe it's probably because I didn't do it exactly as I meant to. I didn't do it every single day. Like I did have a few gap days where my teeth were a bit sensitive off them and I just left it for a few days then, which it says you can do, which is fine, but it probably means it's a little bit less effective, I suppose. But yeah, I don't know if I'll buy this again. I think it's a good option if you're looking for a teeth whitening option that's not as expensive as getting it done professionally. So yeah, it's always worth a go, which is why I give it a go. But yeah, I didn't think it did miracles for me. Next I've got this tiny little bottle of Bumble and Bumble styling cream. I didn't love this, but I was probably using it wrong for a while. This actually lasted me forever because a little tiny bit of cream in my hair goes a very long way because it's very thin, as you can see. Yeah, what this is probably meant to do is it's meant to like kind of work as a primer for your hair, make it kind of hold the style better. So when you put it in damp hair before you blow dry it, it'll hold any style better that you do, like curls or anything. These are yesterday's curls, which is why they're a complete mess, by the way. However, I was trying to use this in a different way, which never worked, of like using it in my roots to try and kind of boost my roots, which it doesn't even claim to do, so I can't really blame it for not doing that, but I won't buy it again because I didn't need it for what it says it does. I have the Aven Thermal Spring Water Spray. I absolutely love this, and when I had the heat wave a few weeks ago, it was an absolute godsend. I kept it by my bed to use through the night when I got too hot because it was far too hot overnight here. Love it through the day, love the sun through the day, but heat when I'm trying to sleep is not fun. And this was just really good for getting an instant like gratification of like cooling down. It basically is just a mist of fine water, and it does land like water on your skin and make you feel a bit wet, but that sinks in, especially if you're hot. That will go away quickly. It says you can use it as kind of as an anti-irritant for like sunburn. I think it says somewhere. Oh yeah, for razor burn, sunburn, after exercise and in summer during travel, or to set makeup. I've never used it to set makeup really, but I have used it for in the summer and the heat, and I did use it on holiday last year. I was just using the remains of this up, and yeah, it really does work to cool me down, and I'll be buying another one very soon. I have the Garnier Intensive 7 Days Body Lotion, which is the Nourishing Shea Butter one for dry, extra dry skin. I love this body lotion. It's probably my favourite I've ever used. I have not been purchasing it just yet because I've got a load of others to go through, but this is probably the kind of one I'll go back to. I haven't tried the other scents because there's like a mango one, I think, a coconut one, a cocoa butter, this is the shea butter, and I just love the scent of this one. It's very clean, not too greasy, it doesn't stick around and make you feel sticky, but it just sinks in lovely and you do feel very soft after using this, and it's just a really basic, nice moisturiser I use every day, and it's not too expensive either, which is really good. So yeah, I'll be buying the bigger bottle next time. I have a huge bottle of the Batiste Tropical Dry Shampoo, which this is the 400ml one. I always tend to buy these because I think it's better value for money when you use it as much as I do. I tend to use this like every other day-ish on my non-hair washing days. I've been really good at the minute trying to wash my hair less. I've been doing it kind of every 3rd day, which some people might think that's really gross, but I'm just trying to look after my hair a bit better and not wash it all the time. Yeah, I do love this. I think it works wonders at root lift and drying up any extra oil that you don't want in your hair. Yeah, and I'm addicted to it, and I prefer my hair actually on my days when I've used this compared where when it's just been freshly washed. So yeah, I will repurchase that, and I already have, and I'll have my next bottle. I have an Origins Checks and Balances frothy face wash. It doesn't look like it's used up, but trust me, it kind of is. Like, I'll have to cut it open to use it up, and I can't really bother to do that because it's not anything amazing to me. This is actually the second tube I used this, and I really loved it the first time and thought I must buy another bottle. However, I'm not going to buy any more after this because I'm kind of, everyone else in the world, along with myself, has kind of jumped on Caroline Hirons bandwagon, and for some reason I believe everything that woman says about skincare, and this is a frothy face wash, and she doesn't like anything that foams or froths up, and she says it's bad for your skin and how it kind of makes your skin like kind of breeding ground for bacteria sort of or something. But I trust her words, and she says to step away from the foam, so that's what I'm doing, and I'm not buying this anymore. Actually, I was already saying I wasn't going to buy it anymore because it's very harsh on my skin. I did feel very clean afterwards, but very squeaky clean, to the point where it was kind of tight and a bit dry. When I last used a bottle of this, I said I didn't do that, but it's kind of, as I've used it more, it has done that, made my skin feel quite dry, and like I really need to put moisturiser on instantly and get a lot of moisture back in. It used great with the Clarisonic because it just foamed it up really well, if that's what you want out of it. It does work very well as a foaming cleanser, and really does deep clean, but yeah, I just want something a little more gentle for my skin these days, and this hurt like an absolute bitch if you got it in your eyes, like more than anything else that's ever stung. And it's really easy to get it in your eyes because of the foam, especially with the Clarisonic. If I try to do a cross bridge my nose and then try and wipe it off with a muslin cloth afterwards, there's 9 times out of 10 I'll get them in my eyes and it would absolutely kill. So yeah, I won't be repurchasing that, but I'm trying to find other things that'll work for us in the same way. I have a random little almond and milk body wash from the brand Naturals, which I think was just a gift set I got off my grandma at Christmas. This wasn't anything special. It smelled kind of alcohol-y and not very nice. I don't want to slag it off because it's a gift, but I don't think you can even buy this anywhere. I'm not sure where you can buy it, but I won't be purchasing that because it wasn't anything special and I don't know where you can buy it. I have the Nip and Fab Pistachio Sundae Dry Fix Body Butter, this little green tub, completely empty. Smells unbelievable. I've got another tub of this waiting to use. Apart from, the only thing I want to say about these is that these I think are about £5, I might be a bit wrong, but around the £5 area for this tub, which is 50ml, and this will probably last me about 2 or 3 uses of moisturising. So it's definitely more like a travel one. I'd probably need about 3 of these if I wanted to take them on holiday. But yeah, I do love the smell. I want to buy the bigger tub, which will probably be a lot more efficient and cost effective, but yeah, I love the scent of this. It sinks in really nice. It does leave you feeling more like thickly moisturised than the Garnier one, but compared to the likes of Body Shop Body Butter or the Righteous Butter from Salt and Glory, it's not as thick as those, so it's kind of a nice in between if you don't want anything that rich or you want something more rich than this. It's kind of in the middle ground. It just smells amazing. All the smells are unbelievable. There's a coconut latte one, I think, and a mango smoothie, and they're just unbelievable. I want to try them as well, but this is just lovely, and I have Barbara from the Persian Babe to thank for this because she recommended it on her videos and I had to go out and sniff it, and now I'm addicted. I'm going to quickly go through some sachets before I get on everything else because I have a lot that I've been working through this month. I have the Eve Lom cleanser, which I got a lot of these in a NARS order. It just come in this lovely kind of sachet, very posh, and then it was in there. And this was amazing. I know a lot of people say it doesn't smell very good, but I could get past the kind of strange smell, and it just, I only used it twice because it's actually only used for like 2 uses, but it kind of had little grains in it, but they kind of disappeared as you used it. I just felt like my skin was just the softest it's ever been after I'd used these before, and I was like just sat feeling it. And that's quite a hard feat for me these days because I do use quite a lot of good things for my skin, like my Clarisonic and some nice cleansers and Alpha H and Ren Glycolic masks. My skin tends to feel quite soft after them, so to feel extra soft after this was quite an achievement, and I think this is very, very expensive. I'm not sure, but I want to have a look at the price because it was a very nice cleanser, but if it's too expensive, I won't buy it. I then had these Elizabeth Arden Visible Difference skincare line, these 3 little sachets that came together, a serum, a moisturiser and a cleanser. These weren't anything special. I only got like 1 or 2 uses out of each one. and I didn't see any visible differences, obviously, because it was like one use of a product. But I won't be repurchasing because I didn't think they were amazing. I had the Leak Rose Moisture Plus Moisturiser, which is said to be Rich Protector Moisturiser. This is exactly what it says on the tin. It was a little thick and rich for me, but it says it's a rich rose moisturiser. It was very rich and it did smell heavily of rose, which are two things that I don't really like or need, but it is exactly what it says on the tin, so if that's what you're looking for, a rich rosy moisturiser, this is the one for you. But for me it was a little thick and probably better for much drier skins, because my skin's a little oily and I just felt like it kind of like overpacked my skin. But yeah, it might be nice for someone with dry skin. I have these Britannia Bloomsbury Bath and Shower Gel and Body Cream, which came in this lovely packaging, and like this. This shower gel was actually really, really nice. You know when you try like hotel shower gels, but nice hotels, where the shower gel just really clarifies your skin and just feels really, really nice. That's what the shower gel did. You could tell it was like a high-end shower gel because it really made your skin feel lovely, and the smell was amazing. Oh, it just smelled really like upmarket. It says on the back it's neroli, oud, geranium and sandalwood, and yeah, it did smell like sandalwood, and yeah, it was just really nice, expensive smelling shower gel. And the body cream, I can't really remember using that actually, so I can't really say a lot about that. I'm sure it smelled lovely as well, but just the shower gel was what stood out to me. I just felt very luxurious when I used it. I won't be repurchasing because I have no real need for a luxurious shower gel in my life, but it was nice to try out. And then I have a little sachet of one of the Superdrug little sachet masks, which is the Dead Sea Purifying Clay Mask. I absolutely loved how this worked on the first time I used it, because I'm used to using the kind of more expensive, the ones that come in bottles like Origins face masks and things, but I thought, why not go back to my old roots of when I was 16 and try one of these again. And this Dead Sea one was really, really nice. It says it's got witch hazel, willow bark, and for deeply cleansing and clarifying, and it really, really did that. My skin felt really, really soft when I used it. But I did try and like leave half of it, because you get a lot in these, so I thought I'll leave half and come back and use it tomorrow night, and that doesn't work with these. It went really, really hard. I don't know, it's just set, and it must be the air's just got to it, so that's what you can't do with these. I don't know if it's just this particular Dead Sea one, but you can't really leave them and use them twice unless you put it into a little pot or something. But yeah, that didn't work for that situation, so that's why it's kind of half used and hard. But yeah, it was a really nice mask, and I would purchase them again because I think they're like £1, which is really, really good. And last little packet before I get back onto proper products, I've got Butterball Bath Lipstick from Lush here. I don't know if mine had gone off, which I think it might have, but it was actually kind of turned a bit brown on the outside, and when I put it in the bath, it kind of distributed all this brown coloured oil, which was like floating around in like oily little orbs all over the bath, which I then had to just scoop out because it was absolutely disgusting. But then once I got rid of all them, I had a kind of like nice oily bath, which did kind of moisturise really, really well for a bath, which normally dries my skin out. So yeah, I think that would be nice if you got it fresh and didn't let it go off like I did, because I got it after Christmas and only just used it like last week. I have here La Roche-Posay's Effaclar Duo. I finally used this up. I really don't understand the hype around this. I really, really wanted to. I love the idea that it unclogged pores. Just anything that says it unclogs pores just sounds amazing to me, and everyone be me about this. When Tanya Burr raves about something, I tend to think, right, that's amazing, I'm going to go and buy it, so that's what I did. But maybe, I don't want to blow my own trumpet here because this sounds really big-headed, but maybe my skin isn't bad enough to see the effects of this, because it says it's for like highly blemish-prone skin and things like that, and at the minute my skin, touch wood, has been alright, so maybe your skin needs to be quite bad to notice the unclogging benefits of this, but I just didn't see any difference when I use this. I kind of just use this as like a light moisturiser, like in place of my Liz Earle moisturiser. And it was nice as that for days when I felt like I didn't need a load of moisture. I just used this and it felt quite light, and that was nice for that purpose. But in terms of the unclogging and correcting anti-perfection stuff, I didn't really notice that, and I might be the wrong candidate to use this, but yeah, I won't be repurchasing it. I have Lee Stafford Hot Shots for Blondes Self-Foaming Ash Shampoo Treatment, which is this box. I haven't actually finished the whole box, you get 3 in the box, but I've kept 1 to use on holiday, because I'll show you how they come in these little sachets, and I really, really like them, so I've kept 1 to take away with me in September. They come in these little tubes, which is like a little bottle full, and you twist the end off. So it's like a one-use tube of like the purple shampoo treatment, which I know you can get big bottles of purple shampoo, but at the time I just wanted to give these a go because I love Lee Stafford as well. I love their products and the scent. And these are really, really nice. I definitely see a difference in my hair colour and like tone of it. I'm much more ashy after I've used one of these. So I've used 2 out of the box. I just wanted to show you the box because last time I just showed you this, and yeah, so this is the box. I won't have that in September's video because I'm chucking it away now. But yeah, you get a box like this and you get the 3 in it. And yeah, I think they're quite expensive for the fact you only get 3 uses. I think, I don't know how much they are, but about £5-ish, which I think is really bad. So I'm going to buy the Touch of Silver shampoo next time in a big bottle. But these were nice to try out, that kind of thing, and really good for travel actually. I'd never really considered that until I had one left over. And I thought, yeah, I can definitely just take that on holiday for when my hair goes yellow off the sun. So yeah, that'll be really good on holiday. And I do like the little packaging as well. So I've got a little random Sure Bright deodorant from the fragrance collection. It's just this pinky bottle. Yeah, this is my favourite deodorant. It's the one I buy all the time. It smells really, really nice. And this is just a mini travel version. I've repurchased the bigger version, but the condensed ones, I like that little idea. But yeah, this is just a little travel one. I have a Lacoste Touch of Pink shower gel, which obviously just comes with like the scent in a fragrance set. I really love the smell of this. It's like really takes us back. It was my first perfume, like first like expensive perfume that I had when I was like 14. So yeah, this scent just always takes me back to that, and I bought it around Christmas time, like the gift set from work, just to try it again because I used to love the smell. And I've been actually using the perfume pretty much every day, and I just thought I'd use up the shower gel. Currently using the body lotion as well, which really does make a difference, layering the body lotion and the scent as well as the shower gel, but obviously this is gone now. Yeah, they both smell really, really nice of this fragrance, and I really enjoyed using it, and it smelled lovely and summery and light because that's what the fragrance is like. And yeah, obviously won't be repurchasing, but I did like using that. And last but not least is the Mario Badescu facial spray with aloe, herbs and rose water, which was just a little sample I got. The sun is making it really hot to show you these things. So I think this is basically Mario Badescu's version of the Caudalie Beauty Elixir, in that it's meant to be a facial spray with all these herbs and stuff in. This smell was quite herbally. At first I didn't really like it, but I did grow to enjoy it. I use this as a toner actually, because I'm not really one for facial sprays all the time. I kind of just like to let it be. My makeup won't stay on, I don't think, if I use this on it all the time. But yeah, it's meant to be for hydrating your skin, giving it a boost, blah 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 blah. So yeah, it was a nice toner. I used to spray it on a cotton pad and then rub it on my face. I'm not really one for spraying it on my face because it gives us kind of a jolt and I don't really like it. But I won't be repurchasing. It wasn't anything special, as most toner kind of facial spray things aren't, I don't think. But yeah, it was nice to use up, and I will be keeping the bottle to take my current toner on holiday because that's a really handy little bottle. And that's about it for everything in here. My battery's about to die, so I'll really have to go because memory's going to run out. But thanks for watching, and subscribe if you're new and you haven't, because I've got a few new subscribers. So hello to the new people, and welcome. And actually I'm really close to 300, and my boyfriend said at 300 he'll make a boyfriend tag. So like this video if you would want him to make a boyfriend tag with me, because I'm not sure if people even want to see that, but I'm going to bully him into doing it anyway. So yeah, I'm finally going to stop rabbiting on and go now, so I'll see you later. Bye!